it's Alyssa coming at you with another slow fashion video. This week, it's the second Sunday of the month, and so that means I am recreating 2 springtime looks from what I already have in my closet, because the most sustainable closet is the one you already have. So I think this will be a fun one. I hope you like what I've put together. For those of you who are new, welcome. Every week I talk about slow fashion with a heavy focus on the principles of minimalism. So using and loving what you already have and making smart shopping decisions so that you can create a closet full of pieces that you actually love and wear. So if that sounds like your jam, hit subscribe below. I post every Sunday. And for those of you coming back, big hello and welcome back. Thank you so much for coming back and watching. Without further ado, let's jump on in. Alright, this first look that I found is by Kelly Augustine, and her and I have very different body types and also very different aesthetics. But that's, I think, one of the best ways and places to find inspiration is by, looking at influencers and people who don't dress like you. I absolutely love this look because it is perfect for the transition season now. I also think that the way she's accessorized it and how she's got that heel, like, this is just such a killer outfit. And I really was excited to try it. So before even jumping into my closet, there are 3 elements that have nothing to do with shopping for new things and everything to do with just elements of style that I can recreate. So the first thing is, what is the overall style vibe that she's giving off? And I don't know if we can start using badass as a style vibe. I mean, I would. I also think it's got a very urban feel with the ripped denim and overall just really edgy. The next thing I look at is the overall silhouette and proportion. Are there any, overarching volumes or contrasting proportions that are really creating this look? I would say the silhouette is pretty clean, structured, because it is a shirt dress, so there isn't a lot of like loosey-goosey, oh gosh, I sound like my mother, silhouette flowy going on. It's pretty clean cut. In terms of the proportion, there is a little bit of an accentuated proportion play going on here because the shirt dress is a very long silhouette and it's paired on top of a pant. So this is creating a really nice long line and a little bit of an exaggerated proportioned look. Finally, I look at the styling hacks that she's using. She's using that horizontal line for the accentuation of her waist, which really shows off her figure. If you don't want to show off your waist, or if you prefer to kind of camouflage your midsection rather than bring attention to it, I would lose the belt, leave the shirt dress open, and put a nice contrasting cami or t-shirt or something underneath. That way you're using the power of the vertical line to create a visual that suits you a little bit more. The other styling hack that I can see her using is layering, by layering a dress typically worn on its own over pants. In terms of color, she's kept it all within the same blues and greens. Even her shoes and that big statement ring fit in with the blues and the greens of her whole look. She's really using accessories to amp up this look. Lots of layered cuffs and bangles on one arm, a big statement ring on the opposite hand, which I think is important because it provides a little bit of balance. I also think hair and makeup play a big part in the overall look and styling hacks. Her hair is just fabulous. I will never have hair like that, which is so unfortunate, but I really think that extra volume adds a little bit of a punch of attitude. It also looks like she's kept her makeup pretty natural and neutral, letting those glasses and her accessories and the whole outfit do the talking. So if I were to bring this back to my closet, I'm definitely gonna start with the denim because it's something that I know I have. Does it have to be ripped? Not necessarily. If super edgy and urban isn't really your vibe, that's okay. You can steal from the rest of the look too. Alright, I've got these jeans on, and I'm going to choose this button-down shirt dress that I received just a couple of weeks ago actually. It wasn't on my list. I did not mean to come home with this dress, but I did a TV segment and I had to wear something from the brand. This has now landed in my closet, so I am determined to use it. And it actually does button all the way down. It's got a nice blue print that works with my denim, but does your shirt dress have to absolutely be blue or plaid like in the inspiration photo? No, absolutely not. I would say if you've got even a nice long cardigan or a tunic shirt or anything that has that ability to be open all the way down, that's what's important, and choose it in a color that works for you. What's important then is just to try and keep as much of the rest of the palette within the same color scheme. So I've got my dress on. I also didn't mention in the styling hacks how she's rolled up her sleeves. And even though that's such a tiny detail, I think that really does make a big difference in her overall look. I'm gonna add a belt, and a quick little tip as I do this up. If you are shopping for belts, then always look for one that has holes that go all the way around the entire belt. Its value is infinite because you can wear it at every level on your body. Anyway, rant over. Now for accessories. What does she have? Oh, and there's some gold chains around her neck too. This is very outside my comfort zone, but I'm kind of excited to try it. My little measly stack, you know, doesn't have as much of an impact as hers does, but I'm just gonna go with it because it's all I have. And for my statement ring, I've added this really cool number that my cousin gave to me when I was like maybe 16. Maybe 17. Anyway, she bought it in Rome. She always would come back with the coolest accessories, so I always keep them. These are my vintage inspired glasses. I actually wear these all the time when I'm not wearing my contact lenses, which is right now, so things are going to get really blurry really fast. I actually have a pair of sandals that work really well for this look. I bought these in Sicily a couple years ago. They're blue, so they really do work with the whole outfit, but if I didn't have a color that matched whatever my ensemble was up here, I would do a nude shoe. All right, here's my final look that I put together. I tried very much in vain to add some volume to my hair, but this is how it is. I will be very honest, this is quite a departure from what I would normally wear, just in terms of the extra accessories, but I would definitely wear the kind of layered dress over pants. I think this is just so great for the spring season. All right, this next look is by Kendall Kremer. I'm having a hard time with pronunciation today, clearly. Her Instagram profile is styled snapshots. And I loved this look, again, because it's a great transitional outfit. I love how it pairs like something light and flowy with a little bit of kind of a heavier sweater for those cooler nights. And I just love this kind of simplistic monochrome look. This is definitely more my speed. So if I'm breaking down this look, the first thing I'm looking at is the style vibe and the overall genre. This is definitely feminine, chic, and I'm even gonna call it like a little bit minimalist as well. The next thing I'm looking at are the silhouette and proportions. This is extremely balanced. There's no kind of crazy volume, nothing is longer or shorter in a very accentuated way. We even have really balanced silhouettes on top and bottom because both of them are quite flowy. There's no contrasting structure with flow. Even the top has nice relaxed fit, and so does the skirt. Now when it comes to the styling hacks, I think color is the biggest kind of factor here. She's really kept to using the creams and the beiges. Even her shoes are in a very nude and neutral tone. So whether or not you have these tones in your closet, I don't really think it matters that she's using the browns and the creams. What matters is that she's really sticking to a very similar palette. If anything, that white skirt is the pop and the contrast. She's rolled up the sleeves and she's done a little quasi tuck of the shirt, which actually kind of makes it a little bit more casual. Oh, and a quick play on texture. I really do think that because she's kept the palette quite neutral, the texture play is really important. So the skirt looks almost like a very light chiffon paired with a heavier fuzzy sweater, and then we've got the added very organic looking texture of the bag. All right, I'm gonna shop my closet for this look, and the first thing I can think of is This color palette really does suit my closet. I tend to have a lot of neutrals, but if that's not you, that's okay. Or if it's a darker palette of maybe a black and navy, that's okay too. I think the beauty of this look in terms of color is the fact that it's a very blended and monochromatic style palette. All right, so I've slightly skipped a step and already shopped my closet for the base of this look, and it's pretty much almost done. So I grabbed my neutral beige sweater and I've paired this with my silk vintage skirt, which is not white. It's a little bit more creamy, which does give the look a little bit more of a softer feel, but I'm still happy with it. I think the silhouette still works. I think I'm still getting that kind of feminine feel. I'm gonna keep my hair as is. Does she? Okay. For accessories, it actually looks like she's got some like tortoise shell kind of hoop earrings. I definitely don't have that kind of subtle hoop because even the tortoise shell incorporates these earth tones. So, what can I do? When I tried a metallic hoop, I think it was really just too much. I think this whole look is really grounded on these very kind of organic textures, and I don't want to kind of throw it off with a big metallic hoop. So I'm just gonna leave my ears with their little crescent moon studs and, you know, call it a day. But all is not lost. We still have footwear and a purse to go with this look. The only nude sandal I have is my wedding sandal. So here they are, my lovely wedding sandals. They are strappy and feminine and they really work with the color scheme. If you don't like heels, however, I think you could easily go with just a nice nude basic flat. Finally, for the purse, she's got that super trendy kind of basket bag. I do not own one of those. I never understand how these bloggers pack these giant structured bags in their suitcase. Like, how does it not take up so much room? Anyway, I've got this great little woven bag that I bought in Sicily from a lovely lady who handmade it right before our eyes. It was really cool. No, it's not a clutch, but I think it still fits with my color scheme. And again, it's got that really interesting, very organic, natural texture that is very interesting against all the textures that I've got going on here. All right, here is my final look for look number 2. I forgot about the sunnies, and she's just got these great kind of black, very simple, slightly oversized sunnies, so I grabbed my Dior frames. They actually have a tortoise shell, so there. Maybe I can't have it in the earrings, but I get it in the glasses. I like how this looks. I like how it's balanced, it's simple, and I actually decided to just, you know, if I really wanted the look of a clutch, then I'll just hold my bag like a little clutch and make sure it's not too heavy. There. So that is what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you thought those looks were a hit or a miss in the comments below. I certainly had a blast, as I always do, recreating them, but you tell me. In the meantime, like this video if you learned something new, hit subscribe if you haven't already, and I will actually be taking a little bit of a break next week. I decided that, you know, rather than potentially facing some crazy burnout where I can't produce videos for like a month, that I thought I would take sort of quarterly breaks. I will really miss posting next week, but I kind of wanted to take some time and recharge. I will be back, oh gosh, what is that? May 26th. There we go. I can't wait. I love creating these videos for you, and I hope you enjoy watching them too. So I hope you have a wonderful 2 weeks. Enjoy the spring weather, and I will see you in 2 weeks with another slow fashion video. Thank you so much for watching. Ciao!